At Barn 2, we sell very niche plugins which each do a specific task, and very few customers buy more than 1 or 2 plugins from us. So we mostly sell them individually, but we also offer bundles which group them in logical ways for people who do want multiple plugins.
We've always had one, I guess you could call it a bundle, one membership that gives you access to all of our premium plugins on the site. We have 90 add-ons and probably 30 of them are premium. So it would be confusing in our support system if someone asked a question and they were asking about a plugin, like we'd have to double check if they actually bought it. Or even worse, if users paid us for something, then they come to us and they say, hey, I'm trying to do this. We say, oh, actually you have to pay extra for that. And I didn't want our customers to feel nickeled and dimed.
WP User Manager is a free plugin with premium add-ons. When I acquired the plugin in September 2019, it only sold those add-ons separately and at quite a low price point. So the average spend per customer was really, really low. Since then, I've gone through various changes. First, I added an all add-on bundle that could be bought alongside the individual add-ons. And then as I added more add-ons, I created 3 bundle tiers, all with different amounts of add-ons in each one. And then finally, I removed the ability to actually buy the add-ons separately, and the bundles were just there on their own to purchase.
It's really hard for a lot of users to charge a premium price on a service or a plugin or a theme. If you can find the right customers and you can sell those customers on that value, then you can charge a value that goes with that. Bundles go a long way to setting that in the customer's mind and giving you an opportunity to charge a higher price point and make your business more sustainable.
Our average order value from individual plugins is $167, whereas it's $451 for bundles. And before we started selling bundles, it was almost unheard of for anybody to spend more than about $300 with us, so it does make a difference.
My average spend per customer has gone up 350%, and the average monthly revenue has gone up 160%.
At Lifter LMS, we offer individual add-ons, but then we have currently 2 bundles where we package some of the add-ons, and that for us currently is a $299 package. And then we package all the add-ons in a big bundle we call the Infinity Bundle. That's a $999 package.
It's actually okay to change pricing and experiment with pricing. This is something that I wasn't quite aware of to start with, but the more I've gone on, especially in the last year or so with the add-ons, is you can change things. You don't have to stick with them. And when it comes to finding top price that people will pay for things, especially with bundles, which naturally going to be a higher price point, you need to see the maximum somebody might pay for it. And to get there, you're probably going to have to start high and bring it down and tweak it and play with it and see what the price can be before you reach that sweet spot of customers, people buying it and actually hitting a really good revenue.
Our pricing on the Plus membership went from $97 a year to $147 to $197 to $297 over the course of 4 years or so. If someone said, I wouldn't pay $300 for that add-on, just that one, I'd pay maybe $50. And we said, okay, pay me $50, I'll give you that one. They're not going to do that. They're not really going to do that. So if anyone's complaining about your price is the first interaction with you, they are not a customer that you're probably not going to be able to win them over at all. And even if you did, that's someone who's not willing to pay money. Focus your effort on customers who are willing to pay money.
We started selling bundles within the first year of offering those. And we have created the bundles in such a way so that they are heavily discounted relative to the individual modules. So the individual modules sell for a single price, and then the bundles are basically all of those modules together at about a 70% discount if you bought them individually. So typically nobody would tend to buy every single module that we sell, but because we've offered them in this way, it gives them the impression in their mind that they're getting more than they're paying for. And I think that's what's important in a bundle. So when you provide something that's high value, customers are more likely to pay for that and pay more for it than they would on the individual scale.
As I've now added more and more add-ons, I've actually gone back to sort of the hybrid approach of selling individual add-ons and add-on bundles. But this time round, the individual add-ons are priced a higher price point than they were previous. And they're at the point where they're affordable on their own, but as soon as you start to try and buy 2 or 3, you would be better off buying the bundle.
I researched what other plugin companies do and found that they typically give 40 to 80% discount on a bundle compared to buying individually. At Barn 2, we give 41% discount on our smallest bundle and 79% on the All Access Pass. This is affordable for us because very few customers ever buy more than 1 or 2 plugins from us individually, and so that is a good way for us to increase the average spend per customer.
And the beauty of selling the bundles means you can actually show the cost saving you would get if you were to buy an add-on for X, but you're buying a bundle that has 8 add-ons. You can see the cost saving and actually put that on the marketing page and show the customer, the potential customer, what they're saving to push them in the way of the bundle. But whereas they might not actually want all 8 or need all 8, but you're still going to get more money from them at that point in time.
No matter how little you charge or when you charge, someone's going to complain. So you have to be careful about setting your pricing or your bundling based on customer complaints, because for whatever scheme you can come up with, there's someone that it doesn't work with, and there's someone who just wants all of your stuff for free. How can we blame them? In WordPress world, they get all of WordPress for free. They get all of this great paid memberships pro plugin for free. And then you're trying to sell a plugin that's doing, it could be doing an amazing thing, but they're like, oh, just this one thing I have to pay for. So in that situation, it's really good to have a canned reply that diffuses it, saying like, hey, we love that people can use our plugin for free. We support the GPL. Go to GitHub, download the zip, use it for free. And, you don't ever have to pay us. And if you're only going to use that add-on, you're good. And they stay in our ecosystem. If they do develop a successful membership platform and they find they need some other stuff, they might pay later. Or they're happy to keep using for free, and we're going to get money from other customers.